So we got a box, a mystery box full of RC airplane parts. This is my latest score on eBay, 90 bucks. Let's see if I did any good or not. The pictures looked like it had some pretty good stuff. It had some receivers, some motors, servos. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I'm on eBay quite a bit, and sometimes you get lucky by catching something, as soon as somebody lists it. And I just happened to, I guess, be at the right place at the right time. And it wasn't an auction, it was buy it now for 90 bucks. And when I glanced through the pictures, it looked like the couple of receivers in there were worth 90 bucks right there. So, who knows? Let's see how good we did. Anyways, hey, I'm Sean, Griffin RC Planes. I'm your Spectrum helper guy. Yeah, I'm the guy that wants to help you guys fly radio-controlled airplanes and enjoy this awesome hobby like me, especially Safe Select, the Spectrum and E-flite lineup, and the bind and flies and the plug and plays and all that stuff. And I just want to help you guys be able to enjoy the hobby like me. When I first got into the hobby, I watched who knows how many thousands of videos here on YouTube, just trying to see where somebody had something plugged in. Or I'd have to watch, 10 different videos to figure out one thing, because this person didn't quite say it all or didn't show it all. But so I'm going to condense it all down to just me and be able to help you guys out. So that's my main goal here, is to give back and to get as many people enjoying the hobby like I am. I average at least 4 to 6 videos a month. Now recently I've been kind of MIA. I'm in the middle of a big renovation project. I'm having to move in a couple months, and I got to move my mom in and and care for her. She's got Parkinson's and some other stuff. So I've been in the middle of this big renovation project, and boy, that's not fun. And it's always worse than what you think it is. If you're gonna lift up this piece of baseboard and fix something, behind it is rotted, and it's just non-stop. So I'm pretty busy doing that right now, and once I get done with that, I'll be back here full time with you guys. So if you want to see my other channel for the renovation, the name of the other channel is YouTube Pays My Mortgage, and it's all blended together, no spaces. YouTube Pays My Mortgage. I'll put a link in the description. The subscription from you guys will be pretty helpful. So hey, without further ado, let's cut this box open. Hang on. All right, there's a bunch of peanuts in here, so I got a trash can ready. Looks like this box was made just like I make boxes. Take a couple and tape them together, make it custom size. Oh, this is just going to be messy. Oh, it's just going to be messy. Hang on a second. I'm going to save some of these peanuts. I sell on eBay also. My main product is touch-up paint for E-flite and FMS airplanes, and one free wing. So you can search touch-up paint on eBay and you'll find me. I have a lot of planes right this second, and more coming. Let me get all these packing peanuts up. Be right back. So I knew these peanuts came from U-Haul just by the texture, right? The customer even left the U-Haul bag. I'm gonna see how many are in here. So out of our $90 investment, so far we got about a third bag of peanuts. I just looked them up. They're about $11.99 a bag. So we'll call this $3. $3. What else do we end up with? All this stuff. What do we have here? So this is what caught my attention right off the bat. Here's 2 AR-636 receivers, and this one definitely does not come with a bind and fly because it has the telemetry ports on the side, and I thought maybe the program cables were in here. There's something something in here. Bind plug and a little extension. Even has the manual. This one this is one that is similar to, or that comes in a binding flag. There's no plugs on the side of them. This one here, you can see has the telemetry plugs on the side of it. That other one doesn't. So far we got two 636 receivers. So those two receivers and the peanuts, that's 90 bucks right there. And then here's this balsa crashed plane that has a little tiny engine. Now Steve would know exactly what this engine is, the 049 or something. Oh, it has a number on it. Let me look it up. It just has AMA written on the side of it. I'm sure there's more info on it somewhere. Locked up tighter than a drum. Got a motor. Maybe another motor. Something right here. Instructions to the receivers. Brushless motor. The seller was very nice to put this stuff in some bags. That's cool. An apprentice wheel. Some kind of a on a shock. Servo that I don't recognize. We'll do a close-up on all this stuff here later on in another video. Figure out some names and stuff. Prop adapter. Looks like apprentice style. Maybe it is for the apprentice. Lemon RX Velcro. There's a backing plate. Here's some cool landing gear. Some other kind of jig thing that I'm not familiar with. I'd like to know. It's a pretty good spinner. A JR Sport servo. A Park Zone servo. A cheap servo. Broken landing gear. Busted servo. E-Flight Apprentice servo. Look at all this cool stuff. This may have went on a field box or something to turn on pumps. Another piece of a spinner. 10x47 slow flyer prop. Put all this stuff back in there. We'll open up the other bag. You know, these things are good to have. Linkage rods, you know, for our projects. It is winter time for a lot of us here in the U.S., so it's fiddling season. Too cold to go fly, so now it's time to work on our projects. So we got a Rimfire 0.10 brushless motor. Looks fairly new. With all the hardware, that's good stuff to have. BL15 brushless motor, definitely used. It's a feels tight. BL15 brushless motor. Had to get a razor blade. That's bad. But prop adapter is good to have, and you know, you can desolder these in. So One good motor out of those three seems like. Let's see what's in this thing. Oh, a prop reamer, and I don't have one of these. That's worth some money right there. Pretty nice quality. So that's pretty good. Uh, 8x4 prop. Don't know. Here's a retract. Servo, $7.99. Nope, just got some nuts and bolts in it. A crashed spinner. Futaba S148 servo. Another one of these boxes. And there is a little servo in there. An A330 Spectrum servo. Another retract of some sort. And a high-tech HS325HB servo. Another JR Sport servo. Sanwa servo. A high-tech 425. Is that what the other one was? 325. Here's a that motor's good. And a motor mount. This one's good. Another cheap little servo. Interesting little wheels. Now there's a couple of these things floating around. These are little jigs or something. I don't know what those are. Oh, neat. Some kind of a speed controller. Another servo. Another kind of speed controller. Photo electronic switch. Now this is not for airplanes, it's something else. And some odd and end servos. So, 90 bucks. I probably broke even. Probably broke even. I don't know the value on this little engine. You know, definitely a collector piece. If the receivers are good and one or two of those motors are good, then I definitely broke even. Now I'd like to know if these have anything to do with our planes. This is some kind of, maybe a jig? You know, bits and pieces of one. Oh, the prop reamer. So that's definitely worth something. I think we did pretty good. I at least broke even, if not more. And, you know, maybe we'll do some giveaways and give a few of these things away. I need to test it all and really look at it more than, you know, just a couple minutes that we just did. And then we'll see what we can do about that. So, hey, subscribe if you haven't. Give me a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and make sure that you're still subscribed. For some reason, there's been like 280 people have unsubscribed in the past month. And I personally watch YouTube as my main source of TV on my smart TV. I pay the $15 a month where there's no ads. So that's how I watch TV. And I have like 40 people that you know, that I subscribe to, and I watch them all the time. And then that person won't pop up, and I'm like, man, did they quit making videos? And then I'll look for them, and I'm unsubscribed. And I didn't do that. So I don't know what it is, a glitch, or somewhere in the settings it's probably set up to where if you don't watch this person for a month or something, you automatically unsubscribe. Who knows? But just make sure that you're still subscribed. I would really appreciate that. The little logo of me that my dad drew, click on that and it'll take you to the main channel. at the end here. So hey, thank you guys. Until next time, you'll see me here. Okay. Yep, right there. Adios.